explain negative symptoms, this is how they explain negative symptoms. They said people with schizophrenia are unable to process the information that enters the brain and to visualize future goals and to plan activities in order to reach this goal, and then to reach the goal and experience satisfaction. You understand? So it's a destructive process at the level of dealing with information. You understand how we use information discovered in the field of information processing in order to understand psychological disorders. Is this too advanced or okay?
No, I just have a question. What's the difference between negative symptoms and positive symptoms?
Yeah, the difference is negative symptoms means they don't necessarily hear voices. Negative symptoms means that they spend the day smoking cigarettes, drinking coffee. Sometimes they would accept to engage into automatic activities such as go bring me something from the supermarket. They would go. If you don't stimulate, if you don't induce stimuli, if you don't ask them to do things, they won't do things. They would spend the entire day watching TV. Sometimes they sleep during the day and wake up at night. And at night they won't do anything besides watching videos on the computer or listening to music. They will do nothing, strictly nothing. They don't work. They don't work because they're not motivated, because they also feel it's not only about lack of interest, it's also about feeling unable to work because they can't concentrate, and then because they cannot memorize information. Okay, this is negative symptoms. Dysfunctioning, complete dysfunctioning. They do strictly nothing. They also have negative symptoms. They have lack of hygiene. Yes, they are. So seeing a patient on Saturday, I told him next time you don't come back to the city with this appearance because he looks really awful. He smokes 3 packs a day, and he doesn't shave. He showers once every month. So we've admitted patients here who used to, for example, shower once for 6 months or a year. Yeah, these are at risk. This is called dangerous behavior. It's risky behavior because they sometimes develop skin problems. And
There's a phobia for this.
yeah, sometimes obsessive compulsive patients do this.
Washing or
Yeah, correct. Negative symptoms do not wash and they do not shower, but also OCD people, you know, because OCD, they say, I'm very motivated. I want to take a bath today to take a shower, but this is not possible because I will get caught inside with the compulsions, you know. They repeat the washing 10 times, 15 times. They end up spending 3 hours in the shower. This is why they say, please, I want to avoid this. They do it because of avoidance. Negative symptoms, they do it because they're not interested. They don't shower because they're not interested, because they want to die, because they like to feel dirty. You understand? OCD people don't like to feel dirty. They just want to avoid the painful compulsions. I have patients who spend, for example, sometimes 10 hours or overnight washing their hands overnight. Yeah, from 10 in the evening till 9 o'clock in the morning. Washing. No washing. They get caught. They say, I got caught. It's not possible for me to stop now because I have to repeat the ritual. When they think that they make a mistake while washing, they repeat the ritual and they keep on repeating and counting for hours. It is very painful. And the guy got upset at me. His family members were a little bit laughing, you know. His family turned in the bathroom. This was painful, and sometimes you may have a kind of reaction where instead of feeling the pain with the defense mechanism, you may smile. So he got angry at us, all of us, and he said, I'm extremely in pain, you can't feel it. I'm gonna kill you, all of you. That's what he said.
How about positive symptoms?
Positive symptoms mean delusions and hallucinations. It usually starts with
It
acute.
doesn't mean that they're positive.
Positive means they disappear. No, positive means good prognosis. Good prognosis means that
you're adding something, and negative means you're subtracting something from the thing.
Exactly. Positive symptoms mean you're adding. There is a dimension where they do communicate with the environment. Positive symptoms, they will thank you. Listen, help me, protect me, I'm afraid. Negative symptoms won't talk to you. And if you ask questions to people with negative symptoms, they usually answer with one sentence or two. And they spend the entire day at home. And when they engage in activities, the activities are not goal-oriented. I mean, I had a patient, his parents told me that he would spend, for example, 3 hours in the street. The neighbors told them, why is your brother standing in the street looking at nowhere? He looked distracted. He would not perceive the environment properly. Did not take into consideration the context. This is why they may, for example, go with slippers to school. I had a patient like this. They are not able to process information. Contextual information, they don't understand it. They don't understand that I should not go to school with slippers. You understand? So these are called bizarre behavior. In fact, it is because they are not able to process information the way they should. I mean, gather information, process information, produce appropriate response. They have lackings in this area. So now cognitive psychology is called information processing perspective, information processing approach. But at the beginning, it was called cognitive psychology. And this is what we said. Okay? Cognitive means all of these activities. How do we perform all of these activities? All of these activities involve the mind. Cognitive psychology is a study of the mind. How does the mind perform all of these? Memory, problem solving, making decision. The mind creates and controls mental functions such as perception. This is what we're going to study. Perception, attention, memory, emotions, language, deciding, thinking, reasoning. All of these activities, and we see in the context of psychological disorders what happens with these and how we can use information and results in order to understand psychological disorders. It also creates representations of the world so that we can act within it to achieve our goals. Okay? So this is cognitive psychology. The first definition, this one, means different types of cognition. Language, emotion. Language, for example, is disordered in schizophrenia. You know what disorganized speech is in schizophrenia. You know the symptom. Did you study the symptom?
They stutter? They stutter.
It's not stuttering. No, they speak.
But their ideas are
Yeah, yes, exactly. And cognitive psychologists, ideas are not, I mean, there are loose association or word salad. It's loose association with word.
You don't
Word
understand the
salad,
relationship of the half of the sentence
with the rest of the sentence. And cognitive psychologists said this is because they lack the direction. They don't have mental representation of the ideas they want to communicate. They lack direction. This is why it seems like the word salad or jargon. I'm not able to translate it to English, but I will give you a few sentences in Arabic by my patient. لما مات وملك العيون كانت بعدني أنا ناطرة ونجحت وهيديك المرة 5 سنين عوضهم سنة. This is a sentence. There is no direction in the sentence. And at the beginning, with this patient, I had 3 patients. Yeah, at the beginning. And another one he used to tell me about his identification with Harry Potter. Harry Potter, you know, Harry Potter and the magical things that used to happen with Harry Potter. He used to think that these were his parents and that the parents of Harry Potter gave the magical potion to the parents of the patient, and this is why now he has been unable to, for 1 year, for a full year, you know, when you conduct therapy, you have to listen carefully to the patient. I used to try to understand what he was saying,